Welcome to India Lumiere News. Our guest today is Rohit Bhambi. He is the founder of Boston Bhangra competition, and this year they are celebrating their 20th anniversary. And also on Saturday in Boston, they have their 20th annual competition. And we are going to talk to Rohit about how the Bhangra has become a popular dance in the North America and around the world, as well as his journey of last 20 years. So Rohit, welcome to our show and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Prandraji. I really appreciate the time.
Excellent. And all the best for your big event coming up on Saturday in Boston. And
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, and we're looking forward to it.
excellent. So let us start with that. First, tell us about the details, when and where the event is.
Sure. So it's going to be our 20th year competition this year. As you mentioned, it's going to be at the Strand Theater in Boston, located right in Dorchester at 543 Columbia Road in Dorchester. Doors open at 5 o'clock. We do ask people to get there early so we can start the show sharp at 6 p.m. We're going to have 11 of the best teams from North America coming to Boston. We have 4 Canadian teams and we have 7 American teams. So we have 1 team from Boston and every other team's from out of state. So, we're really looking forward to seeing what they bring. We're also going to be having Miss Booja as our special guest artist. She's probably the biggest female artist of all time with Bhangra. She has over 4,000 songs to her name. So again, very excited about that. And we're also going to be airing the show internationally through Jadikala TV, and they'll be airing the show in the US, Canada, India, Australia, throughout the whole world. So again, big year for us, and we're really looking forward to it.
Excellent. And the 20 years is, really does call for, toast and the celebration. So my first question to you is that how did you, how do you feel? 20 years has been a long journey. You have done it every year, and you have brought almost every major team from North America to this competition.
It's very emotional for me actually, because when I really think back at all that we've done with Bhangra and the competition, it really shows how much progress has been made over that time. Because back in the early 2000s when we started this, there were very few teams in the New England area that really did anything with Bhangra. We really ignited Bhangra in Boston, and because of that, we've had teams kind of come out of us, and form their own teams. And we've had teams from all over North America recognize us as the best competition in North America. We're the 3rd oldest competition for Bhangra in North America, and we're very proud of that designation. So again, teams come, they have a great time, they execute, and obviously the greatest benefit is for the people that come to watch the show, because again, this is Bhangra at its pinnacle. It's as good as you're going to see it.
So do you have your favorite team this year?
I don't have a favorite. I think there's a lot of really good teams. Canadian teams are always very tough, but there's always dark horses from America. You never know who's going to pop in.
Excellent. So now let us, on a serious note, tell us about, how the Bhangra has really grown in the United States and North America and around the world in recent years.
Sure. So I can tell you, even when I used to do Bhangra back in the 1990s, I'm dating myself now, right? But when I was competing, we didn't even used to wear bugs. It's come a long way. Now, not just do you have to wear bugs, but you got to build the fans, which is called a turla, out of the bug. This is as traditional as you can get. Again, these teams now can compete with anyone from Punjab. They're that good. They've innovated. They've kind of taken Bhangra to the next level. So again, you'll see kind of different gimmicks. You'll see traditionality. You'll see energy. You'll see expression. Bhangra is one of those dances that makes people move, and these teams are going to showcase that this Saturday.
Okay, and how also, I'm reading and seeing more. The women are also playing a very, very important role and taking a lot of lead in Bhangra. So, what is your take on that?
So Bhangra originally was a male dance, right? Gidda was kind of the female version of Bhangra, right? Now everything's changed. We have girls teams that are coming to Boston Bhangra. There's all female teams, there's all male teams, there's co-ed teams. Again, females have played a big part because again, like I said, you can't miss either side, as far as male or female, because they all bring their own styles, so showcasing both female and male, both individual teams or co-ed is a blessing. And again, it just takes it to the next level.
Now, do you have any female team participating this year?
Yeah, so we have it right from Boston. New England Bhangra Club. They're from Boston, based out of like the northeastern region, for a university region. So they're going to be representing Boston, as far as what they do. We have a couple other girls teams too, but again, they're the big ones that are going to be here this year.
And now, tell us about the founding of the Boston Bhangra 20 years ago. What really
Sure.
motivated you, and how did you form this group?
Sure. It's a funny story because I founded BU Bhangra. My brother founded Northeastern Bhangra. We would never compete with one another because I would never go to Northeastern. He would never come to BU.
Hmm.
So what we ended up doing was we started a separate organization called Boston Bhangra. So we got Boston's best dancers, brought them all together, and we started competing all over North America. So we competed for about 7 years or so, and we ranked or won more than half of those competitions. So, it was a great time. It was fun. We're a little past that prime at this point, so we still do classes. We do other things in the area. But the founding was basically my brother and I competing teams. We brought it together, and now we've taken it to the next level in terms of all the things that we're doing.
And now you have also added, I think, the Boston Bhangra competition, but also you do a South Asian as well, right? South Asian competition. Tell us a little bit about that as well.
Sure. So, we have basically two arms to our organization. We have Boston Bhangra, which is focused strictly on Bhangra. So our competition, our teams, our classes. But then we have South Asian Nation, which is our other organization that we manage, which is more focused on anything South Asian nation. So again, we have our other competition. It's a super competition, as we call it, because we kind of take the champions of all the other competitions across North America, and that'll be on April 6th. And what that is, it's a Bollywood fusion dance competition with the best Bollywood fusion teams from across North America coming to Boston as well. So that'll be happening then. We also have Bollywood teams that we have, and we also do Diwali Gala as part of South Asian Nation. So we have different programming, different teams, different events that we run. But both organizations very focused around dance, and competitions and different performances.
What about the attendance to your, especially the Bhangra, I'm more interested in by the non-Indians, like say Americans or Caucasian. How
So
popular is
we
that?
get we get more than 30% non-South Asians coming to the event.
Oh, excellent.
We take a lot of pride in this. We want everyone and anyone who likes dance or culture to come to this event. It's not meant for just Punjabis, it's not meant for Pakistanis, it's not meant for Africans. I don't care who you are. If you
Mm.
like dance, if you like culture, I want to see you at the event, and the kind of energy that you'll feel at the event, anyone will enjoy.
So I remember, I think about must have been about 10 years ago or so, I did a live interview with you in our studio, and you did teach me some few moves here and there, I have totally forgotten about that. But if somebody wants to learn Bhangra, uh, what do you think? Is it easy or it is difficult, or how? What will you advise?
So, Pindarji, when it comes to dance, all dance is the same. It's practice, right?
Mhm.
Again, the thing is, Bhangra is very focused on cardio, very shoulder intensive, very leg intensive, but anyone can dance. I've been teaching people for over 20 years, so whether it's yourself, whether it's your audience members, I love teaching. I love kind of getting out there. And again, this is part of building the community. Again, the
Mhm.
thing is, we want people to all be involved, not just watching, but also come join our teams, come join our classes. We don't require any level of previous experience. We can teach you.
Now, you mentioned earlier that the featured guest this year will be Pooja. So tell
Yes.
us about her, those of us who are not familiar with her name.
So she has over 4,000 songs to her name. I think that's a Guinness Book World Record, as far
Mhm.
as number of songs. That just tells you how big she is. She's been making songs since about 2006. She's had a huge amount of big songs for about 10 years, and she's still going. So again, she's been very popular amongst Punjabis. basically a lot of the songs that you'll hear her sing that night will be songs that you hear at parties when you go there.
Excellent. And now your last word on your upcoming event on Saturday.
Sure. So again, my last word was going to be, listen, if you guys want to have fun, you guys want to come to an event that's going to be exciting, it's going to get the kids going. This is a family event. We want everyone to come. This is how we build the culture for everyone here. This is a big part of our mission. We want people to know about, who they are and learn that. Again, whether you're Gujarati, Punjabi, Muslim, I don't care what you are, you come to events like this, you get people excited. That's what kind of makes them grow into the culture. So again, like I said, kids, adults, Indian, non-Indian, doesn't matter to us. We just want people to come and have a great time. And that's what Boston Bhangra is all about.
And if somebody wants to buy a ticket, where they can go or get more information?
Sure. So you can go to bostonbhangra.com/BBC, or you can call 617-448-2508. So you can call me directly, or again, you can go right to our website and you can get a link right to the tickets page. And that's the best way to get tickets.
Rohit, thank you very much, and all the best for Saturday.
Thank you so much.